Hey everybody, how's it going? Like Butter here, and today is the day that all the panic, all the stress, all the controversy that has been happening in the last week of this community comes to an end. I tried the week 4 PTS and it is very doable even on solo. The NPCs don't seem overpowered. They're nothing even close to the NPCs in 1.3. And just to prove it to you guys, I am going to be playing through a challenge solo of Underground, and we are going to be using a controller. So I am using a controller. You can hear the joysticks here. I am using a PS4 controller with Windows. There's a thing called DS4. I think it's, yeah, DS4 you can download. It's basically a converter. So when I use buttons and stuff, it's going to show Xbox inputs because that's, it's Windows. But I am using a controller, a converter that's letting me use a PS4 controller. So we are going to be doing some Underground today, and I have to say, I thought it would be a lot harder with a controller. It's actually not very difficult at all. I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised, especially you guys who are super undergeared. It's not going to be a major problem. You may not be able to do challenging, but you will have no problem with normal and hard. And once you get decent gear and, decently min-max gear, you're going to be able to do challenging if you play smart and you have a good shot. So we're going to confirm the operation here. We're not going to do any directives or anything like that because I feel like that'll be a little bit too much. But just to prove to you guys, some people may not think that I'm using a controller. Let's go to the map here, and you can see, boom, that's the controller thing right there. Also, if I hit anything and it looks like my screen jolts like this, it's not me using a mouse, it's just the gamepad. I don't know how to turn that off, but yeah, you can use the gamepad to turn. It's very weird. So let's go. We're going to go right into this. And like I said, there was a small buff to NPCs. A lot of people were freaking out because no one wants to see this game go back to 1.3, right? Including myself, including everybody. It's very important that this game feels like you're getting stronger, like in any RPG. And I feel like in 1.3 that never really happened. Even when you had the best gear in the game, you constantly were struggling to, be able to do the amount of damage you needed to. So let's see. I just did 2. Please tell me it's LMB. It's cleaners, man. I'm wondering, I kind of want to wipe this and try again because I want to prove to you guys that it's not just because it's the cleaners. The cleaners are pretty easy. I'm going to run in and die. And we're going to restart this. I'm going to try to get LMB just to prove to you guys that we can do it. So everybody knows that the LMB is the hardest faction to play. So I just want to prove it to you guys that you can beat LMB with ease if you have min-max gear. Now my set isn't complete, but it is pretty good. And it's going to help me a lot getting through this underground mission. Did we get LMB? You can always tell by the flag. Yep, we got LMB. Okay, cool. Excuse my voice, by the way, guys. I didn't wake up not too long ago. I didn't really feel too good today. My allergies have been killing me like always. So my nasally voice, you know how it is. You guys should be used to it by now. Alright, let's see if there's anybody in here. Oh, there's... Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so we got a lot in here. So let's move over to a safe location where we can get upstairs. This looks like a good one. Check for a trap. There's a trap sometimes here on the stairs. So, like I said, you guys are going to be pretty impressed, I think. The time to kill is super good. It doesn't feel too much. Now, this is a heavy here. This guy might take a lot of shots, but... You can see, it's not bad at all, solo. It's really not. Now, they're going to do a reasonable amount of damage, but, we're going to have to take cover here. Now, this guy might peek us from behind. Gonna peek us? No? Okay. Let's keep working on this guy then. Because don't forget this, the NPCs scale with how many people you have in a group now. Not the numbers of NPCs, but the amount of them. So don't forget, guys, this is with a controller. So you guys who are on console who thought that it would be super hard with the controller, I'm just here to prove to you that this can be done. If you're a really good player at the game and you have min-max gear, that challenging will not be an issue like it was in 1.3. We get that guy here. Let's move up here on the right. Got him. Alright, cool. So, I did notice a small decrease in the amount of drops you get from the NPCs, because don't forget they had to drop the amount of random drops, and I think that's just simply because with more NPCs, they don't want you constantly, like, you know, getting drops all the time, because then that kind of kills the purpose of getting the, you know, the end round rewards and whatnot. Alright, see where they're coming from here. So I was really happy when I played this today. I tried it with a controller and I was like, dude, this isn't bad at all. Like, people were kind of freaking out and thinking it was going to be like, you know, the end of the world and that Division was dead and it was going back to 1.3. You can see here, it is nothing like that. So silly. You do have to, you know, use cover and stuff though. So I think this is going to exceed everyone's expectations. People who thought it was a little bit too easy. Now there's another purple drop. Damn, dude. I want some gold. I think the gold and gear set drops from the NPCs are a little bit lower. I'm starting to get purples more often. I'm not sure if I don't know, dude. I'm not really that cool with or I'm not really a huge fan of getting purples, but I think it's just I think they said that it needs to be like trash gear. They want like trash drops to drop sometimes, so that way you have more more excitement when you get the drops that you want. But yeah, to keep it on level with the, you know, with the tier that you're in, they're gonna have to drop some purples. But you can use the purples, you know, if you want to. If you want to, you know, get it for crafting materials or something like that. But as far as I'm concerned, it's more important just to get through the mission as fast as you can. All right, investigate the area here. All right, we got to go down here. So you guys can see the time to kill is still not redonkulous like it was. And I actually think playing with the PS4 controller is pretty cool. I'm sure the Xbox One controller, for those of you guys who are used to it, it'll be the same thing, you know, it won't be different. Alright. Get that guy there. There's one here. Let's jump over here. I can't really see much, so. Alright, this is dangerous here. I gotta be careful because I don't have, oh shit, dude. Oh. Okay. Okay, that was close. That was close. Alright, we're good. We're good. Alright, so I put myself in a pretty shit position right there. That could have got me killed. So you can see you can't really, like, put yourself in bad positions where in week 3 update, you could just run. You could do whatever you wanted, really. Let's be real. You could pretty much just run right up, face tank, no problem. But now you have to play a little bit more tactical, use your cover, check your surroundings, use your skills. And I know that using 5 directives on this is going to be stupid hard, which is good, you know? I think directives are mostly made for, like, groups and stuff, so it's cool that it's going to be more difficult for that. I got sniped. That guy. Is that it? I think it is. Oh, we could have actually skipped that, I think.
Now leaving impacted area.
Let's hit this button here. Check to see if there's any drops. I need, I really need some med kits if I can get some. It looks like there might be some in here.
Detecting hostiles.
Get rid of that. Let's figure out where our guys are. There's one down low there. I gotta be careful because he's a grenadier. So don't forget, guys, that, you know, my build's nothing special. It's just I'm using 3 Predator. I'm using Tenacious Face Mask, Reckless Chest Piece, which don't forget I'm gonna take more damage from people. I can't take cover there. Couldn't take cover on that. Get that guy out of the way. There's one there. Got that guy. Alright, you gotta be careful. There's a heavy down there. I'm gonna nade that heavy quick. Push back over here to the right. That guy out of there. Alright, let's take care of this heavy. Use pulse to do extra damage. Move up. Alright, so there's one more down here. Let's get this guy out of the way and then we should be good to go to the next room. Or we might need to, you know, get a JTF officer out of a room or something. Okay, it's a generator. Staircase around here? Alright, we can hop up here. So we're going to have to get this generator on and we're going to have to defend it. So let me actually look at my map quick. I don't know if there's another way to look at it. I think it might be. Alright, so there's a little object right here. Let's mark that because that might be a med kit and it'll help me out a lot. So before I hit that, there's also tools there. It is. Okay, cool. Yeah, we really need this med kit. We're running a little bit low because shit got pretty dicey in that last area. Alright, gonna hop up here, activate this generator, and we should be almost done with the phase. So you can see it's more than doable on challenging, guys. It's just, it's gonna take a little bit more time, which is the thing you need to consider. Do you want to just, you know, run through hard mode really quickly, or do you want to take a little bit longer and do challenging and give your chance, you know, give yourself chances at better loot? Or more loot, I should say. I shouldn't say better loot because some people may not understand how the tiers, world tiers work now. So basically, it doesn't matter like what difficulty you play it on anymore. It won't determine how the gear score of the loot that drops. It'll just determine the amount of it. So you'll naturally get more in challenging. That guy there. So we should have a boss coming in very soon. So we gotta defend and secure the area. So we got one down here. That guy's dead. This guy's gonna be difficult. Stop being difficult, sure. Alright, using the sniper rifle. I noticed I don't use my M1A too much anymore. You know, especially with this build. I just love my AR too much. It does so much damage. But I guess we'll use it for now since I'm out of ammo. That guy's got to reload someday. That guy's got to reload someday, dude. That M60, man, that shit shoots for days. Let's heal up here. So I gotta go try to get some assault rifle ammo. I'm running very low. I only have 18 bullets, Christ. Can we get some ammo here, please? This might give me some ammo. Oh, nice. 200 bullets. Okay. And we got a med kit here, too. Nice. So there should be an NPC somewhere down here. I don't see him. There he is. What's up, dude? Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna face a boss in here. Looks like there's one more spot, and then this should be the final boss area. And we might even get some ammo here soon. So yeah, like, I don't know, man. I think that the discussion that the whole community had was really good, because it seems like there's a lot of people out there that want to see the game be way easier than it was, which is true, and it should be. It shouldn't be so team-oriented. as it used to be where you physically need a team, but it is going to be a little bit more difficult when you're playing solo or with a partner, which is how it should be, right? Because I think if challenging was a little bit too easy like it was in the week 3 of the PTS, I don't think anyone would ever be playing hard or normal like game mode, because it'd just be way too easy to not do anything but challenging. So there's another med kit here. Nice. We got 4 now. Should be good to go, man. Let's check what's in here. What's this? Electronics. Okay.
Visibility reduced.
Visibility reduced. Oh, look at this.
Visibility returning to normal levels.
Alright, where you guys at? Okay, here's the boss fight.
Hostile.
Gonna get the shotgunner out first. I got a shotgunner behind me too. Just outplay him there a little bit. This game actually feels really smooth with the controller, unlike a lot of the other games that I've tried. There's been a lot of games on PC that I've played, and not really felt like it was as smooth with a controller, but this game's actually pretty good. No wonder it's got such a big console scene. Heal up here, get my extra damage, since I am using the Tenacious Mask. So that's always like a good thing. Like, I saw somebody, I was talking about, I think it was my Predator's Mark build. Oh shit. I think it was my Predator's Mark build where I talked about using the med kit when you're like over halfway done with your reload, and it will reset it kind of. And you can use your med kit so it's more efficient. The reason I said to do that was because of me using Tenacious and you getting the extra 10% damage. Some dude was like, wow, what an idiot. He was like, using a med kit just to make your reload faster or something like that. No, it's because it's more efficient when you use a med kit. After you're halfway done reloading, the second half of your reload and the med kit pop at the same time, so like you're just twice as efficient. That's why I said to do that. Plus you get the 10% extra damage, and it's really good. Alright, got another shotgunner coming. No need to really pop like a med kit or anything like that. Should be good. Shoot this on the ground. So they're doing a little bit of damage there. I'm gonna push up over here. My med kit, and we should be, yeah, we're just, you can see we're just absolutely melting him. Oh, he didn't die. Ouch! 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 That didn't feel good.
Hostiles incoming.
Alright, I'm trying to save. Oh, we got a med kit, thank God. Alright, so we got the enemy leader there. Hold on, wreck. Alright, so there's a couple heavies here, so we gotta be a little bit careful. But we should have just beaten the challenging with a controller. Don't forget, my gear isn't completely min-max, so it's not like I have like... I do have a god roll police M4 though, so that's probably helped quite a bit. But yeah, there we go, guys. Just to show you that it's still doable on challenging, not even a big deal. Not super hard either, but you do have to play tactical and use your surroundings to your advantage. and all that good stuff. So let's open up these 2 caches that I have and see what we get. How do we open? X. Okay. So we got a SOCOM M1A, which the SOCOM's not that good right now, but I think it's okay. Oh my god, 2 green items. Alpha Bridge holster and Lone Star vest. Okay, not a big fan of the Lone Star vest, but 30 Phoenix credits, not bad. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Hopefully this calmed a lot of people down. I'm not too fond of all the purple drops, though. I think that needs to get changed a little bit. Way too many purple drops, like barely any golds. But thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop the video a like, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care, everybody.